Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the new me. Just kidding. Same old me, same old shenanigans. Let's get to it. Alright, today's agenda. It's not a hard one. It's actually not going to be working on cars. Maybe a little at the end. But today's agenda is this thing. I went to get my smoke reel on the other day. I went to smoke something and my control panel was completely dead. I had this issue earlier in the year where it was doing a thing on its own. It wasn't working, and then it fired up, started working, and was able to smoke stuff. Didn't think anything of it. Well, I went to go smoke something the other day, and it won't even light up or nothing. So, hopped down the interwebs, got myself a new fancy schmancy new one, and we're gonna get that on. That's step one. And step two, if I have time, I need to get this thing started. I need to get those wheels straighter, and I need to get that put somewhere over there and out of the way, because I need this space for working on cars, and it's in the way. I don't plan on doing anything with it right now, and so I'm just going to tuck it away until I decide what I'm going to do with it. Time is short, so let's get working on this thing. Alright, this control panel comes with a new heat probe. I'm going to put it goes right there, runs around, but I decided to pull this out and clean it because I haven't cleaned it in a while. And there's grates, and then there's this heat shield, and then there's another heat shield underneath it. And I've never had issues with it smoking or cooking or any of that. It's always been alright. It's my first experience with it, but when I got everything apart, I noticed that this was not sitting. There's these 4 spots it's supposed to sit. It's got 4 little holes, and instead of sitting there, it was over. And I've always had weird hot spots in this thing, and I'm wondering if because that was sitting over, it was throwing the temperatures off. The temperature would fluctuate randomly. Sometimes it would overfill. It's just weird, just random weird things happening. I'm wondering if it's because that was sitting weird, so the firebox wasn't working correctly. Everything was working, it just wasn't working 100%. So I'm excited to get all this done, get this all back where it goes. Hopefully it doesn't come off and shift again. There's a couple screws holding this in. It's a little bracket. Pop that off. I think that probe just comes right out, and then the new one is right here. New screws, new hardware. Let me get that in. I know this is just held on by plastic little clippies. I'll climb up under there and show you guys, but that'll just pop right out. New one should pop in, and just should be plug and play. Alright, that shield unscrewed, came off, and then you got 2 more right there, and then that temp probe will come out. Alright, as you can see, it's loose. Whoop, I got the screw. It's a weird design. It's let's see if I can beat this. It's a Phillips screw, but it has a nut on the bottom, and it's hard to get a screwdriver in there. It's just a weird design to be. I think it'd be better if it was just a regular bolt with a nut, but got it out. Alright, now we're laying underneath it. Just a mess of wires and stuff. The probe wire, I believe, is up here. It comes through, and I'm not sure which one of these it is, but I'm gonna cut these zip ties because I gotta get all these apart anyway, and we'll figure out what's what. Alright, you can kind of see these are little push tabs, little plastic push tabs. That's all that's holding this in here. You push these, it'll come right out. I got all these. Let's zoom out here. Got all these unattached, detached. Here is your temp probe wire running to the board itself. I think this is, I'm not sure what this is. I think this is the igniter. Fairly simple, nothing to it. All right, once you got all them tabs in the back pushed, you come around here and it'll come right out along with all the wires. Here's your temp probe. Just goes right through the hole. Comes out this side. Just like that. Now you just reverse the process, do it backwards. Alright, that's in. Through the hole, come out here. Gotta grab that. Reattach it. Alright, back underneath. You got your wires there, they're all color coordinated. Just put them back where they were, the way they were. Zip tie it, should be good to go. Boom, plugged in, have power. Look at that. Fancy. Going with the upgraded Wi-Fi version. Pretty excited to use it. Not to get off topic, but it's the middle of January. And I don't know if you can hear that, but we already got robins. Seems a little early for robins to show up, but there they are. Seems to be working. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Alright, I got the smoker out here, it's going. Got some chicken legs on it. Got it cleared out of here. So moving on to the next thing. Next thing is to get this out of the way. But battery's dead, been dead. I was gonna use my battery charger, but earlier today I found a little jump pack that I forgot I had. I've only ever used it one time. I've had it for years. I used it one time and it wasn't able to jump. It wasn't able to start the car that I was jumping. It ended up draining the battery. Curious to see if it would jump this thing though. It's a little smaller. It's got a smaller battery. So right now we're at 43%, waiting for it to charge. Totally forgot about it. So I was digging around some stuff earlier and found it. So I'm gonna charge that up. Try to jump that. But in the meantime, I have them, so I may as well throw them on. I got these whips for the end of this. I'm going to throw them on, get it out of the garage. I'm going to dig around in all the rest of my parts in here. Whatever else extra I have for this, I'm going to take out of my garage. I'm going to store them in the back of this just to make more room, more space. We'll get that out of the way and move on to the Audi probably. There, now it's a real plow. Alright, next step, I have a come along I'm going to go grab. I'm going to run a come along from control arm to control arm, and I'm going to try to tighten it up and get these two squished together and get them straight, at least enough to get it off the body of the car. So that way I can maybe turn a little bit with it, because as it is right now you can't turn at all. If I could turn a little bit with it, I may have to do a 200 point turn to get out of here, but as long as I can get out of here and get over that way and out of the way even a little bit, even if it's just on the grass right over here, so I have room to work here, that's all that matters. Well, it seemed to have worked. I pulled it off the body. Whoa, too far. Pulled it off the body and the wheels are semi-straight. And yeah, makes me kind of want to reevaluate and redo that front mount that was messing up, that pushed the wheels out. Makes me want to circle back to it, maybe retry, but that's for a later time. I got this cool little gizmo right here. It's got little probes, little box. Ooh. Says 54% ready to start. Something. Got a light here. Solid green light. Okay to jump start. So let's see if it'll start. Oh, screaming at me. Solid red. Charged power bank. Apparently 53% is not enough. Alright, well. Nice new terminals. Shouldn't have any issues getting the charge. Gotta go find an extension cord. Alright. Let that boost a little bit. This battery charger does not like tired batteries. Like, unless it's a brand new, perfectly good battery, this battery charger hates it. So I'm gonna have to do what I did last time, the last video, and pull that other battery out here, the second one, and then we'll put the two together. This is for all the haters. Plow works. Plows up in the air. Take that. Well, after I couldn't get that other battery, I decided just to swap in that new good one and fire it right up. So that's the one that came out of it. It's from 2021. Yeah, March of 2021. It's pretty old. That one's like 3 years newer. So good to go. Now I'm gonna try to get this off that concrete and out of the way. That's hilarious. Alright, well, we got it over there. I don't know if you might be able to see it on the video. You're definitely gonna be able to hear it though from the mic. It was popping like crazy, and I don't know, that CV shaft, CV axle, doing all sorts of stuff, and then I started pulling forward and it popped real bad, and then everything smoothed out, and then it was normal. So I don't know if something just was out of place. Well, I know for a fact the CV shaft is ruined. Retaining clip's gone. So it's not, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. But I wonder if something else was out of place because that retaining clip came out and it shifted, and then it was out of place, and then when I was driving it just popped back into place. But it's in there. It's definitely got a what do they call it, the South Carolina squat. You're looking like this while you're driving, because I didn't do anything with the back end. But this is it. It's the resting place, final resting place, till I figure out what I want to do with it. Now I gotta figure out how to get that come along back out from under there. In case you didn't believe me about something being broken. This thing, I don't know what this came off of, but something fell off the bottom of that car. Covered in grease, so that's nice. Some sort of bearing of some sort came out of there. So, oh well. Good riddance, bearing.